Are you alright? Why do you feel so sleepy today?
Yeah, I'm fine. I did not sleep very well last night after playing the computer games. Maybe my mom was right. Using electronic device really affects the quality of sleep.
Really? I also checked with my friend using the social media last night, but I slept very well.
Really? Does the usage of electronic device lead to sleep debt?
Faced with the developed technology nowadays, the frequencies of using an electronic device before sleeping has increased.
However, some people think the usage of electronic device will lead to sleep debt. Sleep debt is defined as the difference between ideal sleep requirement and the actual duration of sleep obtained. According to some research, the ideal sleeping time for an adult is 7 to 9 hours. If you sleep less than 7 hours or more than 9 hours, sleep debt may occur. The sleep debt has brought negative impact on physical and mental health. For example, increasing the risk of getting coronary heart disease and feeling anxieties. Also, sleep debt is cumulative. If people have more sleep debt, more serious effects may occur. To investigate the relationship between the electronic device and sleep debt, we make our hypothesis that using electronic device before sleeping will cause sleep debt.
To test the hypothesis we have conducted a questionnaire survey about the sleeping quality of university students in Hong Kong. Besides that, we also found some local students to have a simple interview about their sleeping habits. For the result, we have received a total 60 response of the questionnaire and interviewing 4 local students. We observed that 51% of respondents think that they have the problem of lack of sleep, and 56% of them sleep less than 6 hours a day, which is lower than the recommendation that adults should sleep 8 hours a day. A majority of 70% of respondents claims that using an electronic device will reduce their sleeping hours, which is far more than the other possible cause. We discovered that 93% of them would use electronic devices such as smartphone, computers, tablet, and TV for 30 minutes before sleep. Against this result, we asked the respondent to compare how long they need to fall asleep in the situation of using smartphone against not using smartphone 30 minutes before they decided to sleep. The results come out with a drop of time they need to fall asleep. Such a significant change can support our hypothesis that electronic devices can actually affect students' sleeping quality.
From our survey, more than half of our interviewees get adverse effects such as difficulties in concentrating, feeling physical discomfort, and fatigue if they do not have enough sleep. It is factual, and much scientific evidence has proved that lack of sleep may cause harmful effects on individuals. Some scientists, such as Julian and David, report that lack of sleep affects alertness and causes selectively on brain structure and functions. Errors on omission and commission are also frequent issues due to sleep debt. Also, a scientist comments on the significant effects of sleep debt. She says that people may lead to daytime sleepiness problems and have negative symptoms such as melancholy, feelings of persistent sadness, and loss of interest. All the effects cause mental health problems and reduce the working efficiencies in the daytime. Many people prefer to sleep in a dark environment, and 73.3% of our interviewees think light from the environment will affect their sleep quality. However, is this real, or is it just a rumor? Scientists have answered our concern. One of the scientists, Lisa, explained that light suppresses melatonin and increases alertness effectively. Melatonin is a hormone that mediates different diurnal rhythms and physiological processes within the eyes. When melatonin increases effectively, it can raise the sleepiness of humans. However, when suprachiasmatic nuclei detect the bright light from the environment, it will regulate the pineal to synthesize less melatonin. Hence, a decrease in melatonin is why people will have a worse sleep quality while sleeping with light from the environment. According to our survey, only less than 30% of our interviewees feel sleepy using electronic device. It is a small proportion than other aspects such as reviewing examinations and reading books. In other words, most of our interviewees believe that using electronic device causes sleep deprived. However, how does the light from electronic device affect sleep, primarily if these are used at night time? Let's check it out. According to our scientist David, blue light from the electronic device has more energy per photon than other colors from the visible spectrum. The more energy a human absorbs, the more harmful effect that the human causes. Although the electronic device does not show a significantly high level of blue light emissions, blue light inhibits melatonin secretion more effectively at night. Hence, eye cell absorb blue light directly when people use an electronic device at night. People may cause blindness and be unable to detect light and darkness in the long term. To conclude, sleep debt is a common yet severe problem among university students in Hong Kong. The main reasons for sleep debt for university students are negatively affected by light as well as electronic device.
To help people avoid getting sleep debt and have better sleep quality, some electronic companies such as Apple and Samsung have produced the light shift function and eye protection mode function on their products for the user to use at night to reduce the amount of blue light emitted from their products. When you use the light shift function, you can set up the time period for the light shift function to start automatically on time. In addition, there are different kinds of blue light screen filter apps for you to download to reduce the amount of the blue light which is emitted from your mobile phones or tablets. These various techniques may be helpful for people to have a good sleep and prevent suffering from sleep debt from using electronic devices before sleeping, as 60% of respondents show that they will not reduce the time spent on using electronic devices at night, even though they know the blue light emitted from the screen device will affect their sleep quality. As a result, these techniques may help them to improve the negative effect of the blue light on their sleeping, without diminishing the time they spend on using electronic devices at night. To prevent having sleep debt, you may sleep in a dark place, have at least 7 hours sleeping a day, and stop using electronic device 30 minutes before sleeping. Finally, hope you have a good night.